Hey, this your boy Diggaveli. Welcome back to the channel. And we finally got confirmation on what most of us have been thinking this whole time, guys. This whole illegal immigrant crisis that, Democrats and Biden them just letting all these illegals from all these different continents and countries just flood the border. We finally got confirmation of what we all thought, which was that the Democrats are using these people as voters, man. Because they knew the American people are done with them. They're trying to actively destroy the country and destroy everybody's lives. Why they make that? Why they enrich themselves? This is one of the biggest transfer of wealth in the history of the world, probably. Just look at everything they've been doing with the money laundering scheme in Ukraine. The whole FTX fraud shit they had going on. But we finally got confirmation that it's about voters, man. Let's get into the video.
And it's late. It's almost 10 o'clock. I don't know. I think we've been at this for about 10 hours, and it's been a long day. We had a 22-vote series. Not complaining, just explaining why we're all a little bit haggard. But I tell you what, it's the issue that's really got us worn out. And I just genuinely wanted to ask a question of my colleagues here, because both of you are here in good faith, and I respect you as individuals. And I wanted to ask you a question, what my constituents asked me. Could the Democrats in charge, and certainly Democrats here with jurisdiction over the border, could they really be in favor of an open border? And I'm asking you honestly and in good faith. Can I ask, Mr. Chairman, you're from New York. Thanks to New York City's council, beginning January 9th, 2023, more than 800,000 non-citizens will be eligible to vote in municipal elections in New York. Do you agree with that policy?
No, non-citizens will not be eligible to vote in New York. They never have been. Well, they were in the 19th century eligible to vote in New York.
Well, no, this is a recent action. It was just passed in December.
No, that is not correct. Non-citizens have not been eligible to vote in New York, or as far as I know, in any other state since the 19th century.
I still don't know how this dude, Jerry Nadler, the dude has no intelligence. Literally, he's just a lying, unintelligent human. That's the word I'm gonna use for him. Very despicable person though. But how does he even become a chairman of anything? He doesn't do nothing but lie, or he's either lying or he doesn't know what he's talking about. It's either one or the other, and those are facts.
That's not true. The New York City Council voted in December to allow this. It begins January 9, 2023. Cities in Vermont and Maryland already allow this, and similar measures are under consideration in Illinois, Maine, and Massachusetts right now.
If the gentleman will yield?
Yes.
How crazy is that, though? Democrats are trying to bring in people specifically to vote for them. Illegal immigrants. These people aren't even citizens in these states, and these places are trying to allow them to vote. How is that a good idea for anybody? Let's say a president does have ties to a communist country. Let's say Biden, for instance, him in China. Let's say Biden is bought and sold by China, which in reality he is. Let's say they just want to, spruce up the votes for Biden in another election, and they just sent 100, 200,000 of their Chinese immigrants through the border. Come in just to vote for Biden and leave. Yeah, that's a realistic, that's a realistic thing that could happen. That's a real possibility. And nobody, you mean to tell me these people who are so smart and the people that run our government, run our country, can't see that? I believe they can. I believe they don't care. I believe that's what the plan is. I believe they're trying to get rid of the United States of America. Because why would you do that? It's so easy to influence elections by doing that. Any country who wants a president pick in America, just send a whole bunch of your citizens through the border to vote, and then just send them back home afterwards. Yo, we're literally being ran by a criminal regime right now.
I believe those are considerations of allowing votes in municipal elections only.
Right, but thank you. That's the point. Everybody wants to know at home, why would they allow this? Guys, they're allowing it because they're going to turn them into voters. They already are doing this in New York City, largest city in America, and this is the plan of our friends on this side to turn all the illegals into voters. That's it, folks. That's what's going on. That's the game. That's why the border's open. That's why they've dropped it. Look,
gentleman
I
yield?
respect
Would the
Ms.
gentleman yield?
Loughran and all her work in this arena. Yes, I'll yield, Mr. Chairman. I'd love to hear what you have to say about this.
As a New Yorker, I would love to think that New York is the entire country, but it is not. It is not, and consideration is being
Look at this coward piece of shit trying to downplay New York now. He just said it wasn't happening. 30 seconds ago, he just said it wasn't happening. Now he's, oh, well, New York isn't the entire country. Then what's the thing they're going to tell you? Oh, well, we did it on the East Coast, but the East Coast isn't the entire country. And then they do it on the East and the West Coast. Well, the Midwest and, the middle of the country isn't the entire country. Like, it's no honesty with these people. They're evil pieces of shit that we have allowed into our government, man. And we all pay for it. And like I told you a couple minutes ago, either this dude don't know what he's talking about, or he's lying like he's doing now.
given to permitting non-citizens to vote in New York, and I believe in the capital city of Vermont. I forget which that is. But as much as I'd like to believe it, New York and Vermont are not the entire country.
But, Mr. Chairman, that's the whole point. This is what's going on, folks, at home. If you're trying to figure this out, if you're scratching your heads, you're seeing the video, you see droves of people, 2.4 million people coming over the border illegally, the president allowing, the Democrats in charge of Congress are allowing it. The deal is they're going to turn them into voters. You just heard it. They don't have any problem with that. They celebrate it. Here's the deal. We have a problem with it. The Constitution has a problem with it. American elections should be decided by American citizens.
Facts.
That's it. That's what this is about. That's why we're jumping up and down and screaming, my friends on the video who are commenting about this. That's why we're so upset, because our constituents are frightened that we are losing our country. We're losing our security, we're losing our sovereignty, because we're going to allow people from 160 different countries around the world to come in here and decide our elections. That's it. Here it is on record. You all heard it. I'm out of time. I yield back.
How disgusting is that, man? Election interference. Yo, Democrats don't mean nobody any good. Look at their voter base. Look what they did to their voter base. They brainwashed a whole bunch of kids into sin. Telling young men that they could become women. Telling young women that they could become men. Like, I feel bad for the Tom girls. I grew up around Tom girls. We go out, play, have fun, all type of stuff. We still knew they were girls. They grew into beautiful women. Their femininity kicked in when they got older. I feel bad for those type of women now. They'll never really get the experience like being a woman, because they're told, because they have a little boyish ways, or they don't like Barbie dolls or pink, or like, doing hair instead of going outside playing sports or playing. Like, they don't have any type of opportunity to do that type of stuff anymore, because they're told by Democrats that, hey, oh, you don't like pink or Barbie dolls, you're a boy. They have completely destroyed everything good in society, man. Everything with logic. They completely destroyed. And now they want to do that to our elections, man. You heard it for yourself. You seen it for yourself. And y'all seen it like I seen it. I'm out.